Welcome back to You Can Beatbox. After a long hiatus, we're back, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at how to hold a microphone so that your beatboxing sounds its best whether you're recording or performing. And before we begin, definitely leave a comment down below on which tutorials you want to see in the future. When looking to sound your best using a microphone, there are a lot of factors that can come into play, but 3 of them seem noteworthy to me. Number 1, the mix. Number 2, the equipment that you're using. And number 3, the sound system that you're listening or performing over. First, the mix or EQ of your system with the balance of high frequencies and low frequencies and any effects that you throw on there is definitely going to impact the way that your beatboxing sounds. Second, your equipment, meaning your microphone, is also definitely going to impact how your beatboxing sounds, whether it's the make, the company, the model, the quality, any of those factors. And finally, what you're listening with or where you're listening to that thing is going to impact how you sound, whether that's over headphones, whether that's in an event hall or outdoors. Each different scenario and a set of equipment is going to make you sound different. But assuming all those factors are out of your control, or at least you've decided them beforehand, what's the best way to hold the microphone so that your beatboxing sounds the best? In my opinion, there are 2 main factors that should impact how you hold the microphone. The first, and much more important, is the sound, and the second is comfort. By far the most important factor in holding a microphone is the sound, and anything else I say in this video doesn't really matter if you don't sound good on the mic, regardless of how you hold it. When you're holding a microphone, the important thing is to make sure every sound that you're making is coming through to the sound system. That includes things with higher frequencies like hi-hats, or the snares, and also includes the lower sounds with the bass notes like bass drum, or lip rolls. The mic has to be at that sweet spot where it's close enough to your mouth to pick up all the different frequencies that you're making, but also far enough that you're not getting it distorted or overloading the mic. In addition to those high frequency and low frequency general sounds, if you have any special effects, you have to make sure you're holding the mic so that those sounds will be picked up. That means that you might have to adjust where you're holding the mic for specific sounds, like some throat basses primarily come out of your nose or lip rolls come out of the side of your mouth. The mic has to be close enough to every sound you're making, no matter where it's coming from. There are a few different schools of thought and methods on how to achieve that balance. Some people hold the mic between their middle finger and their ring finger so that you're not cupping the ball of the mic, like this. Some people just hold the mic right around the ball and beatbox like that, so. Other people cup the mic completely like this. And some people just grab the mic by the stem and beatbox along. If you look at each of those 4 holding types, there are a bunch of reasons to do each type. In general, the more you cup the mic, the more bass frequencies and low frequencies you'll pick up, but you also have the potential for things to get distorted. That means if you hold the mic only by the stem, you might lose some of that lower end, but on the other hand, you will be picking up those higher frequencies like your hi-hats and any special effects that are in the higher frequencies. And that's why in general I recommend the middle ground of not cupping the mic entirely, but making sure that you're getting enough coverage so that you can pick up every sound that you're making. Naturally, all this does come down to preference, so make sure that you're balancing what's comfortable for you and what sounds good for the audience. And while discussing comfort, keep in mind that if you're doing a longer set, depending on how you're holding the microphone, you might have to stretch your hand to avoid cramping or soreness. I can say from personal experience that has definitely happened to me, that when I'm doing an hour-long a cappella set or a 30-minute jam where I'm going constantly and holding my hand like this, my hand and palm definitely cramps up, which just means to be aware of holding the microphone in one position for an extended period of time. And with that, I think that covers everything I wanted to touch on. Leave a comment below with how you hold the mic or if you have any questions about holding a microphone and beatboxing. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. This has been You Can Beatbox. Thanks again for watching, and next time we'll be looking at how to beatbox for a cappella music.